Hey bitches. Good afternoon, I guess. Alright. So, live stream time. Is it on? With. I'm gonna reload. So I'm live streaming. Well. So I'm live streaming, for no reason at all. As you may have noticed, I have filmed more or less than usual around my area. Besides, I did also upload some appeal anime videos, but it was not usual. Besides, by next week I may have a couple of days I filmed in Manchuria. Okay? Mason help me. Good idea. I until at least 2:30 or 3 p.m. Oh, I got a phone call, so I had to answer. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm back. I hope it wasn't heard because I remember one time I muted microphone in OBS Studio and it did happen really. So well. Okay, let's see how much progress I've done with East Avenue so far. I'm close to finish one Lennon Road, and then off to Saren to Lennon Road, and then the rest of these Avenue buildings, and then the Castle Trade Course and Masonville High School. Okay, so it's loading. And now I have uploaded all the three possibilities I could film in the Attico Scatterojo building. In the Attico Scatterojo building. In Portal 12, I could only film the stairwell 2 lift because in stairwell 1, when I've pressed the top floor button, when I pressed 4 in those lifts, which was exactly the top floor in the Attico Scatterojo building. In the stairwell 2 in Portal 12, the lift refused to close its doors, even when I was trying to do so with the door close button. I have no wonder why, but it was some kind of bug, which I never expected for these newcomer spaces. Besides, if you ask me, in those buildings I was close to film the original Embarrass a couple of times. Well, no, at least 3 times. Around 2020, 2023, and 2024. Alright, so city is fully loaded, so let's continue developing. Now, where do I get Windows? Because my intention was not having balconies on these flats anyway. Besides, for these specific buildings, for Fabulous I specifically build I build them with non-real apartments for obvious reasons. One of them being that to prevent lag in the game. And that's for an obvious reason. Now after that, I guess I have to group all of that. And in this game, there's not many buildings with flats on the ground floor. No, there's not many. In one obvious case of flats on the ground floor in these buildings are the number ones in the side streets. Okay, so like one Park Street and one Glen Road, all of them with flats on the ground floor. Okay, so this will help me take measures. And to not do this harder than I've distributed the flats in one Glen Road with numbers, with letters I meant, instead of numerical order. In most buildings. Same for 4042 East Avenue. I did it for the same reason as well. You know what else I'm about to do? I will not have window here because this hole over here is the entrance to the private car park. And also, I will never forget on having stairs in any of the buildings. You know what? Let's do this. It was just about time. No, I'm not going to group the windows at the moment. Okay. So this live stream for now is not going to be that long. Okay, so I got them. Okay, now I can group. I'll group them all. Okay. No, but it's not the IMM one. It's this one actually has a Notice 2000 VF. The IMM one is 50 don't you? Time to check this. Hardly any holes. Ah. 7th floor. Alright, so I'm gonna move the control cabinet a bit further up. There we go. There we have it. Now, this building does not need a roof because the lift is an MRL. You know what I'm about to do is this. Oh crap. I should have known it. There we go, much better. And unfortunately, I do not have plans for duplex apartments in this building. These duplex apartments on the 7th floor. You know, when I was filming one of the Fortnite series, I said that Noah Siegler residential in Catabroca. What I found weird is that in one of the buildings the lift doesn't stop at the 4th floor, and from the 3rd floor it went straight up to the 5th floor. But then when I came out of filming it, I realized that there's also duplex apartments on the third floor. So therefore, it was quite weird. Also, also, all the most of the workings in the residential building have been modernized. I just hope at any moment that at least one of the fishing areas there is left original. The NA floods have really ruined it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there we go. Now any break will be noticed in the lift shaft. Union. There we go. Now what's left to do in these buildings? Obviously upper basements. And the stairs as well. I forgot to tell. Drag it here. This is the lighting for the stairs. Oh, my hands are really cold. Because it's normal. We are close to winter. Ah, okay. Okay, so now, I'm gonna check all these school messages on my phone. Uni. If you ask me, this project is actually a mixed collaboration between me, Freddie Liak Fox, Brandis 2008, and Half-Life 9394. But there's some part of there's some part of Crucifix developing to there's some parts where Crucifix developing put his hands on. I'm not saying in a disrespectful manner, but he did make a couple of this for the project. Now, if you want me, I'm gonna test the lift. My god. I usually don't answer. I usually don't answer by text live stream chat. There's one load. Despite this laptop is already a year old. Okay, so it's studio, so it's normal. There might be some lag. Besides, this. So this OG 2000 VF is an MRL, so there's no need for roof. Now I'm close to the ground floor. I'm gonna go back up in the stairs. Now I'm back. I'm gonna ride the lift down. I'm not gonna go down to basements because they are in this building are currently unfinished and are left to do. I'm gonna show you 4 and 6 Denver, which are already finished. And I've been developing them last live stream. You know what? I'm gonna actually go down the stairs to -2 for this one. I feel like showing the player car park in any of these buildings, which I didn't want to fusion them together for obvious reasons. Four and 6 Leonard Road may have been finished in the same year, but 4 Leonard Road was finished in October 2006, and 6 Leonard Road was finished in September 2006. Let's go in the lift. Send it down to -2, and then I'm gonna show 6-lane road. I'm gonna go down to the back to my as well. The stair layout in this building is surprisingly different. This one is surprisingly larger than what you expected. And it's rare for a lift in the block of flats to fit at least 10 persons. You may have seen 3-lane in row last live stream, so I'm not gonna try it out. Now I'm gonna go into a different building. Now I'm gonna test out 1442 East Avenue, because why not? We'll go with 42 first. this name wasn't that hard to set up because I've decided for this one to use the keypad full selection COP. Now 40 standing, it has the same cap. Holy shit, there's still some big over here unanchored. I'm gonna pause. Now it's gonna take a while to load. Shit. And one laughable feature I did heard about YouTube recently is the auto dubbing, which is done with AI. Surprisingly, I'm gonna keep it for a couple of Codemate videos in mind for the laps. That's much better. I don't know if I feel like developing aim at this point. Well, 50 stand use much further up, so we'll have 2 until 42 done. Because we still have left 42 east down, surprisingly. Or 44, I meant. Now I'm gonna have this shit ready for 44. I think this space could actually suit for the Leno mode Zara. Fuck it. Okay. I FK again. I have to I have to go pee pee. Alright, I'm back again. This is the Sara lift. And the Legmegom hydraulic proceeding from a Massimo Dutti shop. As it was an inspiration of one of my 2060 animations. So therefore, as there are the OC ham buttons from Brandish 2008. Hopefully he gets to make me new ones in the future. if this area was hit during a severe flood like the DNA floods, then this thing would have been replaced with a 3G owner by now. Or 3G owner could be next Essential or next Smart. I'm gonna grab the terrace the floor material from the Sarah and Lifty Bill Mall. And decide whether to have these with escalators or not. Ah, halfway is there. I just knew it. Oop, the material is still loading. Ah, there we have it. Okay, that was chat time, I guess. Okay.
I won't be in this for so long.
Yeah.
Let me just...
Now it's time to make the Sarah shop.
Like, everything hasn't been loaded in my screen. Like, the textures aren't loaded. Some of the unions and meshes aren't loaded. The skybox is black, which implies that the game hasn't been fully loaded of its assets.
I see.
I'm not sure about what I've did recently, but I did two 999 floor towers with 2 apartments for each floor, giving it a 1,998 apartments in total.
Lol. That was actually a
Of
good one,
course,
not gonna lie.
both of the elevators are Polar V2 from now on, but maybe in the next building I may try to include a Modulus or a Cortex or a Cooper Plus elevator to try to implement how would each lift engine handle 999 floors at once.
I see.
The idea of a 999 floor building is impossible in real life for now. Especially when said building is very small, has a small area.
Now I'm going to take measures for the escalators because I'm actually going to have escalators in Zara. The weather, this lift was originally installed by code, so I don't have the RBXM file of Bandit's 2008 Control Master escalators, so I'm gonna have the escalators OTs.
Any escalator is fine. However, Branders, also known as Renity, had released some sort of ThyssenKrupp escalator.
ThyssenKrupp Velinos.
And it's loaded. I will try to implement the minimap now.
And what's the idea for the minimap? What's it gonna do? If you can explain.
It's like it basically shows a rod view and like of course it doesn't really rotate. Just think of it as like that thing on the bottom left on the screen in GTA. It's basically what a minimap is, show an overview of a map in a small screen.
Oh, interesting. I can't remember you did it as well in some of your games, if I'm not wrong. Ooh, I see.
The minimap now appears in the HUD. Let me just remove some of the buildings there. Basically, it's the old minimap from 2022, but I'm not sure if anyone would mind.
I hope it does not mean removing buildings. You know, man, when you're gonna do an heavy lift in this place, it's gonna be a massive heavy lift.
Problem is, I'm not sure if I feel okay with doing heavy lifts in other people's games now because of recent Roblox updates.
Oh, I see.
Like, need to give it a dark color, make the minimap have a white background. It's gonna be... Can't really see anyone in it, but...
I'm gonna be fair, Roblox updates literally ruin everything.
Affirmative.
Now it appears that they have to ruin your evidence in other people's places. It's weird.
And then we could set the minimap to the camera, so it will make it slightly easier. See what's the there we go. And when you look there, you can see that there's some issues. Let's just... Yep, that's that one. I tried to make it look like it's Google Maps-ish.
Interesting idea.
Except it's not Google Maps.
I wonder how much space does my laptop have right now? 62 gigabytes left. Oh shit. I guess I'm gonna delete some files on my laptop.
I actually had like 2 extra hard drives attached to my PC, with one containing my old files before my PC break, and another one containing also some of the other drive for my broken PC, and the one that is built in my new PC's main drive.
Oh, I only have one drive on my computer, on my laptop.
I use a desktop PC nowadays.
I have both now.
I used to use a laptop, but now I moved to a desktop PC.
Yeah, I heard.
And I think my desktop PC is better than the old one because it has RTX support and it has. Oh my god, Studio is literally dying
Huh?
for me. Like, the game is too big-ish.
Yeah. Because it was one of my it is meant to be one of my largest projects.
Of course. You should be careful because the game might be unplayable for some.
At least at least at least At least I made most of the apartments fake.
Fake apartments are better.
Correct.
Anyways, my 999 floor tower is basically have no furniture. It does have apartment rooms. Basically, there's streaming enabled, which this game also has it disabled.
And I think we should enable, I guess.
Okay.
And this server originally opened in 2005 as a Massimo Dutti, but since 2018, it is our.
Basically, I want to do it in a similar way as I did that one cancelled game I have planned. That Japantown game in New Diamond City.
Ah,
And oh, the minimap now works.
cool.
It gives it a Persuader RPG-like experience. It's not an RPG, there's no levels or stuff. You can't really call it an RPG because there's no leveling up and grinding and RPGs.
I thought I got
Yeah, when I had a hiccup, I usually try to drink water. Basically, for my
Hold on a moment.
buildings,
Hmm?
I made like the history of it, like some of them, the lifts installed, what here they are. I think I've left it like it's like there's like lack of information, like you know, it's like there isn't that much information about the fictional buildings I made, so
Mm.
it's like me real life, like they use 1970s or 1980s
Yeah.
approximate.
Interesting.
Except when the lift installations itself have actual installation dates themselves.
Yeah. Anyways, the most of the buildings here are based off ones I filmed in real life,
Ah,
and and some of them are based on dreams, or and some of them are based on dreams or old animations, and
and skyscraper simulation projects.
that's for Jakarta, my guy. But most what but over here is mostly based on buildings I filmed in real life and dreams and dreams set and not and 2016 animations. Well, not specifically 2016 animations. Well, because I did also make PowerPoint animations in late 2017.
Funny enough, I
Hopefully,
did PowerPoint animations from the time period of 2015 to 2017.
yeah,
They aren't really that great.
yeah.
It's just mediocre,
Mediocre.
mediocre, whatever. How do you pronounce it?
Mediocre.
Yeah, mediocre.
And the hotel is gradually based off the AC Hotel in France Avenue. But most of the buildings here are based off what I've found in real life around my area.
So the worlds would be like this color, and the buildings would be like looks better. It looks like the fake Google Maps.
Yeah, Masonville City Google Maps. One thing, halfway. Maybe you should put the mini map on the bottom left corner.
Which
It
one to be exact?
this the one the
The one
mini
you'll make,
the mini map in the bottom left corner.
the one that you're showing on stream?
Exactly. And you should
I
put
think I'm only going to do it for my buildings now because I have an appointment at 5:30 p.m. UTC plus 3, which is basically 3 a.m. for you. I mean 3 p.m. for you.
Yeah, now it's 2:30 p.m. for me.
So I need to do my apartment first.
And over here,
Anyways, I forgot to put the minimap something in
anyways,
my games.
for the car park in One Lennon Road, I was thinking that it should have a car lift instead of a ramp. It should have a car lift instead of a ramp. If you have the idea to make it, and the main lift in this building is the Otis 2000 VF. If you're at least willing to make it. So 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 therefore, if you're planning a car lift, if you're having the idea to make the car lift for One Lane Road car park, then maybe maybe you can have it as okay. Then you could have a cargo 2000, just because the main building lift is a Otis 2000 VF.
I think I have Otis Cargo 2000 as car lifts in the never finished Tikori's tall skyscraper. Tikai took. I forgot the name, but the idea is clear. Tikai Duk Tower. It's that tower.
I know what you mean.
The tower opened in 2000s and have Otis Elevonic 411s with Otis 2000 fixtures. Because why not?
Anyways, though, if you're gonna make the car lift for One Lane Road, then actually try making it hydraulic, because all of the car lifts I have seen in real life are hydraulics.
They're probably for capacity. Like, of course, the largest traction elevator with the highest capacity is in India, and it's a Kone.
I was thinking of making it myself, but if you want to make it for me, then that is fine.
Like, I do have Diamond Lift's LVF for a car lift. Show you the example of a Diamond Lift. Don't really have the model, but it's this one. This is the car lift I've used in
You
the
can transform it into an Otis Cargo 2000. For you, the only thing I could most likely do for this one is change the door sounds. And maybe you should paint the color. You should paint the shaft or dark gray.
I mean, I could try to do that. Or yeah, I have to go now.
Wait,
you can have fun with this Diamond Lift's LVF. You could replace the fixtures into Otis Gen 2 yourself if you can convert them to Polar V2.
it's hard. It's hard made. If you had at least the Pro V2 of the Otis 2000 fixtures, then that would be fine for me.
Oh, right, I forgot. I did have.
And then what I will do is take measures and everything like that. Then I will replace the chime sounds, the door sounds, and everything like that. Wait, for this one I'm not gonna have chimes.
Oh, right.
No outside
Look.
indicators and no lanterns. So at least if you can give me the Otis 2000 fixtures you made for Polar V2, then it will do fine.
It's already there.
Okay, thank you.
And let me just do some final changes. Go.
A week ago, I could remember years ago that I was close to film a car lift, an actual car lift.
You know, I did ride a car lifting crate before, and it had Almy fixtures, the same kind of fixtures that you will normally see in a deadliest lift that we all hated in Roblox.
Yeah, I did ride a car lift in real life myself. It was.
Oh my god, the text is messed up for Cargo 2000.
Oh, fuck. Well, not really, if you can at least scale it.
Problem is I made the fixtures with a thin base, so it was scaled to Cuba Plus. Back then, I had to shrink it to make it a more Polar V2 like. It was a really old one, not gonna lie. Had to disable rich text and the Cargo 2000. It looks awful, but I don't care. Not like anyone would care.
And yeah.
It's not like.
And change the install year to 2002.
Oh, gladly.
Because One Lennon Road was finished in 2002, not 2000.
Anyways, you should try to be good at many lift engines at once. Like, you are already good at Cobra Plus. You should try getting good at Polar V2, Cortex, Modulus.
No, Polar V2, I'm already doing fine.
Yeah, but you should try practicing Modulus lifts.
Yeah, yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah. I already. That will be. Yeah, Crucifix Developing would actually help me on Modulus. Because he's good at it.
I mean, for me, I don't really like focusing on one controller exclusively, which as a result, it made me diversify on the lift controller choices. And sometimes, I think I actually did write a lift controller once. And it works to this day.
Okay, DR1, DR2, DR3.
Anyways, I'm going to leave the stream because I have a really important appointment.
Okay, I'll work on the Cargo 2000, on the rest of the Cargo 2000 lift myself. I'm gonna remove the Diamond Lift COPs. Then I'm only gonna place one of the Otis COPs around the lift.
Anyways, I think I'm getting good at Pump It Up, the rhythm game. It's like Dance Dance Revolution, but with 5 panels instead of 4. It's like I can do level 12 and 13 ones. And if I'm playing, if it's on a keyboard, I could do level 23 and 24 ones, proving that the life bar doesn't fully empty out because it's not like I want to focus on full comboing, but it's mainly a focus on getting a pass, like not fully draining the life bar. Gonna send it on the development channel in Discord. The
Oh,
one which is
you mean the group chat on Discord?
yeah, exactly. Cleaner S12, BPM 203.
Alright. Alright, you already left. Alright, got dressed.
Also, I don't know how, like, we'll just keep it as a, like, I don't know if we should replace the buttons with Vandal Resistance ones or not, but
I was thinking about it. I was literally thinking about that.
yeah, the problem is that the buttons were designed for non-Vandal resistance to be exactly.
And the only car lift I did right was installed by Ascensoris Reese with CHAM buttons. Whilst the main lift in that building was a 90s IMM.
Oh, by the way, Ashiro sent a picture of a
And speaking of that
lift.
90s IMM, I was close to film it a week ago. And it was nearby Amistad station. It was in a building near Amistad
Yeah, I
station.
have to go now.
Anyways, see ya. Anyways, I'm all alone. Now I'm gonna continue with. Ah, fuck. I told Alfred to actually paint the shaft doors, not the inner doors. There we go. That's more like it. Not gonna lie, but this was actually some good car lift. Okay, did he make custom labeling? Nope. I didn't want mud for this one. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I actually got good at Polo V2, and maybe I'm not sure if in later I might me and Alpha might replace the buttons to Vandal Assistant, but it would actually be the good option. I'm gonna remove the lights. Now I'm actually... Roy. Now I'm actually gonna change the serial number. Right. And what I usually do when I change serial numbers is just add random letters in these. Running fire ID. That's a serial number. Anyways, it's almost 3 p.m. and now I have to go because I'm going outside for the rest of the day. Anyways, I'm gonna close the studio. I'll continue developing later. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for when I upload a new video or when I start premiere or live stream, whatever. I don't give a shit. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed, and bye bitches, I guess.